Removing your gel manicure is super important for you to maintain healthy nails. All you'll need to remove your gel manicure at home is the Cherry Nails Beginner Kit and a few everyday household items. Let's get into the details of what you'll need. 150 grit Lupin Zebra File, a cuticle pusher, Lupin Sponge File, Lupin Eco Wood File, and Viva Oil. A cotton pad, you can use any one that you have at home, 100% acetone from whichever brand, aluminum foil, paper towel or any lint-free wipes, and rubbing alcohol. Ready? Let's get started. First, let's start with filing. Filing is a very important step as this will help the acetone break down the gel easily. Grab the Lupin 150 grit Zebra File and start filing the top coat. Your goal here is to file until the shine from your top coat is gone. You know you're ready to go to the next step once your nail is fully matte. Pro tip, change the angle of the file to get the corners and sides of your nails. It's important to get all the shine off. After you're done filing, make sure to dust off your nails and hands. This is what your nails should look like after filing. Now we're going to take the Viva Oil and spread a generous amount around your cuticle area. This is a measure to prevent your cuticles from drying out from the next step. Next, you're going to take a cotton pad and soak it completely with 100% acetone. Another pro tip, if you don't want to use a whole cotton pad for each finger, you can cut your cotton pad into smaller pieces just big enough to fit the size of your nails prior to soaking in acetone. Now you're going to place the cotton pad that is soaked with acetone on your nail and wrap it in place with a piece of aluminum foil that is large enough to wrap around your finger completely. Make sure to wrap it tightly so that the acetone doesn't dry out prematurely, and repeat these steps for all of your nails. Once you're done wrapping your fingers, we're going to wait 15 minutes to let the acetone melt the gel. If you want to speed up the process, you can also wrap a warm towel around your hand. After waiting 15 minutes, we're going to take off the aluminum foils and start scraping the gel gently. A quick little warning, don't put too much force when you scrape the gel off. If you scrape too hard, you risk damaging your natural nail, which we don't want. If the gel hasn't melted fully, even after 15 minutes, leave what's still stuck to the nail beds and only scrape off the gel that has been lifted. It should be really easy to do so. You can also use the sharper end of the pusher if you want, but again, please be gentle. Now we're going to use the 150 grit Zebra File to gently file off any gel remaining on your nail beds. This will be the gel that wasn't lifted from the acetone. Be sure to use very light strokes so that you don't file off your natural nails. You can try to touch the surface of your nails in between filing to check to see if there's still gel left on your nails. This will also help you to make sure you're not over filing. Then we're going to take the sponge file and buff our nails to make sure the surface of our nail beds are smooth. Now it's time to shape our nails. Grab the EcoWood file and file your nail to the desired shape. Once you have the shape you want, wipe your nail beds with alcohol to make sure all the dust is removed. This is the last step. Take the Viva oil, give it a shake, and apply generously around your cuticles as well as onto your nail beds and let it absorb. And here's what your nails will look like after the gel removal.